Good evening, everyone. Welcome along to another stream. It is Thursday night, and we're back for more games against the BestBot. We're resuming our series of 150 games against the BestBot. We are currently on match day 17. I can't remember exactly how many match days. I think there's 21 in total. So we'll have one today. And then we'll have 4 more, so 2 more next week, and then 2 more the following week, and then that will be it. That will be the last stream until before World Cup and SPC. So those are the next 5 streams that we have planned for you. We're going to be closing out this series, and again, we'll be playing another 7 games tonight. We'll be playing games 115 to 121. Again, these are all against the BestBot on Woogles.io. We'll be playing to a 15-minute time control or the CSW, so that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Good evening to Muff with Tentacle and to AI Algo already here. Good to see you both here already, as well as anyone else that may be watching. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We've already kind of drawn a line under the previous tournament, so we're going to be focusing on the next one. So yeah, let's move over to the Wiggle screen right now. Okay, so one thing I did forget to talk about was that my current record against the BestBot is 56 wins, 58 losses, a pretty hefty minus spread, but in the end of the day, we're just looking at the wins mostly. But yeah, not too bad so far out of 114 games. We're looking to try and get at least 4 wins today. I mean, somehow we're trying to reduce the deficit on the BestBot. We're currently 2 games behind. So let's begin. We're going to resume this with game 115. So let's start that game right now. What a record. You can win this whole series. It's possible as of right now. But we'll see. It's not going to be easy. But if I can ride my luck a little bit more, potentially, we'll see. I have got pretty lucky over a lot of this series. I managed to somehow win some games that I probably shouldn't have won. And again, the BestBot does come up with the best move, or statistically the best move that it thinks is going to win them most of the time. But yeah, there are going to be some lucky games here and there, and some games that I probably should win, or and things like that, close losses. But we're going to try and minimize that as much as we can. So the BestBot is going first tonight, and as always, it will take some time to think. It comes up with a bingo. Good evening to Asia Cosmographer as well. Good to see you here. I'm thinking of playing Citola. Again, this kind of leaves 2 vowels, which is not great. Courier is also another option, but it does give away a lot of points in between these vowels here, and scores a little bit less. I feel like it probably will sim not as well because of that. Trying to come up with some other words that might be good here. Maybe Coty. 16. It's actually the same as Citola. This seems slightly better, I think. Oh, I also have this as well. This is 21. This looks much better. Okay, I think we'll do this. I know it's very early on, but yeah, I don't particularly like what it does to the board, despite already being behind, but again, still early days in the game. The board is not going to be this close the whole time, so it's okay. Or maybe the bot will want it to be this way. It plays Ague 21. It's not great. Loam? That doesn't seem that great either though. It's 20, at least not particularly good tiles. Paima looks slightly better to me. Say slightly, it's a fair bit, I think, better. Not really generating any other particularly good plays here. Okay, I think we could just go with that. I try not to burn too much time too early on. Sprush, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those where it just kind of sounds like 5 other words. And you can not be quite 100% sure if it's something else that you're thinking of. Alright, I have a bingo here. I see only one place. That's with Paimas. Okay, Bernie comes down. Okay. I think we'll play top sail here. Okay. So I only have the D that will play next to the I. D and the A. So it's going to have to be something like this to go further up, or just start with an A. And if anything is starting with an A, is going to probably use the E as well, I think. DAC. Kind of handcuffed to that there. Is there any long word that uses this? I don't know. I don't see much. Might just be Dak. Not sure if this is the right play, but it's definitely the most dangerous spot. Okay, I think I'm going to go with it. Just contain that spot for the time being. Okay, the bot player Judd. Just be foe here. I don't really see much else. 29 points. It's 29. I also have this, which looks nice, but it's not really a particularly great play. I mean, it might not be that bad. It actually does set up the V underneath, but again, there's not real much upside to this move. I can't really see how I'm going to score too many points on the next move, but at the same time, I'm not really going to score too much here either. I think foe is okay here. I don't know. Okay. There you go. Yeah, some of those bingos with like 9 answers is going to be tough to keep track of. Okay, bot exchange is 5. I don't have an ass to really break out with anything here. It might just be another kind of just play within yourself, play veg here, 23 points, kind of move a little bit closer to the bot on the scoreboard. Not too many other options, to be honest with you. Really do need that ass to kind of get out there. In case of Valorize comes down. Could just be fab. Not a fab move by any stretch, but I just don't see much else. Is there some? No, I don't think so. Don't quite have the right ladders for anything here. Yeah, just gonna have to try and score some points. I do have the D now. Chin has come down. I can play Derny. A 60 puts me back in the game. Yeah, it might just be that. Gonna have to try and open up the board a little bit. Nowed for 45, okay. Is it just etch? The equity wise, it looks by far the best play, but is it the winningest play? Volatile's got above white E at least, but might have to carve out and open another opening in the next turn. Yeah, didn't draw particularly well there. Oxo comes down. Wow. Tiles are running out very quickly here. Still an S unseen. The question really is now, do I try and open up the board? Something on the lines of like Nevi up top. Really have to go all in on a bingo there. I have other options that will leave one in the bag, like Bennett. 42 puts me 20 behind. I don't really know how I'm going to win after this though. Gonna have to draw the Z and hope the bot just like has all consonants or all vowels or something. In terms of like if I want to not lose by too much, then I think then Bennett might be the move, but sorry, I just realized I had 2 InfiniWords screens open. Now it's just one. It comes up once now in the chat. Yeah, I don't know. With Nevi, I don't really know what I'll be drawing into with B-E-T-T. Like, I have to really draw into something good, but I feel like things are going to get blocked anyway, so it doesn't feel like it's really the right play. Playing Bennett might be fine, but might just get hit with the Z here. I don't really quite know what else I'm supposed to do, but I have to try and bank on drawing the Z and the S or something. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. It probably, I don't know if it probably on the face of it just looks like I'm gonna give up, but I don't know. Okay, well I did draw the Z at least, so the ball has something to think about now, at the very least now. But it should have a lot of different ways to win this game, because I don't have the S. I think it will have to play above Bennett to block that Z spot. There's something like Zona here, actually deceiving these scores quite a lot, despite the Z not being on the so-called correct spot on the board, but still scores very well. So yeah, I do have a few high-scoring options here, but it's just that the bot is most likely to play above the E of Bennett, so it's not really too much to get excited about in this game. Might end up being a somewhat narrow loss. I'm expecting the bot to probably play like 4 or 5 tiles and try and go out next turn, depending on what it might be, what it might have in its rack right now. That's probably the safest way, since there's no real way to bingo without the S. So as long as it scores enough points and kind of stays out of trouble by not having all consonants or vowels or whatever, then I think it should be fine. But yeah, we'll see. Let's see what it does. Also forgot to mention, although not say self-explanatory, but something that you guys who are watching right now, long-time viewers of this channel, and people that have been tuning into previous match days against the BestBot, I will be putting out a prediction later on, and you can put your A9 coins down on what, how well you think I'll be doing tonight in terms of number of wins by the end of the evening. So don't forget, this is game number 1. We'll have 6 more after this, and we'll see what you guys think regarding a final score for Matchday 17. Okay. So yeah, it kind of did what I kind of said it might try and do, is to play 5 tiles. It didn't actually play above the E, but it went for going and just trying to make sure they can go out next turn, which it can. It can do Miri up top, or Mir, where my arrow is right now, but something like Zati is probably the best play here. Can't really get rid of my V, and it just scores a lot of points, so I think, again, as I said, it's going to be a somewhat narrow loss, just not quite getting enough bingos on the board in this game. The bot did get 3 and I just got 1. But yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. Okay, well, it's a 25-point loss. Let's see. So let's change that on the scoreboard. So 56 wins and now 59 losses, a spread of -19-19. Okay, so that's game number 1 on the books for tonight. Again, as I said, we'll put out a prediction. I think we'll put that out at the end of the next game, so be ready for that. So yeah, that's game 1. Let's move on to game number 2. Okay. Question is, can I kind of say quadruple the X on this first turn? Not seeing anything straight away. And I'm still not seeing anything. Paddy, with an IE. Everyone always thinks it's a word. There have been worse phonies that have been played than that. Sometimes the Y/IE endings can catch people out, especially when it goes IES as well, which happens most of the time. So yeah, I think I'm just going to play Pixie, PIX. Yeah, can't see anything else. Ooh, that's not a particularly good draw. Can play Died. So just out of, well, since we're on the talking about Died, I assume that he hasn't, but I know that he hasn't been on Twitch for a little while. I haven't seen him for a while. Does anyone know where WTF is, or what he's doing? Has he been Twitch banned, or is he busy doing something, or is he like on some multi-month expedition somewhere across the globe or something? Like, what is? I haven't seen him on here for a long time. Maybe he's just touching grass. Maybe. So okay, I wouldn't. Okay, fair enough. But is there a reason why he's not on Twitch anymore, or why he's like not here? Maybe he just has better things to do these days. Wait, that should be an E instead. That's 24. Would really love to play across here, but just no great way to do it. We'll play through the F, but just too many vowels. So yeah, maybe just this. That is probably true. It's an enigma. Well, that's one word for it. I'm waiting for him to randomly turn up to SPC or World Cup and not be playing. We'd just be sitting in the corner, just watching the stream in the hallway or something. Toya. Okay, that kind of takes out the ox hook. I don't know how people play both of those things. Wow. Like Nigel Richards playing NWO at SPC this year, yeah, he's gonna be doing that, and he'll be playing WoW. Well, the week before. I need to lie down for 2 months after a 12-game time. Wow, that's not true. Everyone else needs to lie down, I think. Played my first 20 about a month ago, and my time management was horrendous. I went 4 minutes over time, over in half my games. Wow. I mean, I mean, which tournament did you play in, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, my potential not going to the other 2 major events this summer. Okay. We will miss you for sure. Yeah. Definitely want the best players to be going. I want to pick Dab here, but it's just such a bad lead. It's like there's got to be something better than that. Maybe I can win now? Yeah, maybe so. Minimum in Lexington. Okay. Got to see Matt Cannon. Cool. That's cool. Nice. Got to be Dad here. Oh, that's not the right way. Like this. Is this good? Okay, baddie. What's the point in last? Oh man. I feel like I'm missing something better than that. Well, I don't really have a... Well, Tabid, maybe? How about that? 20? That feels like it's slightly better, but not much better. Okay. Just gonna have to make a move here. I've almost burned half my time on this so far in this game. Just started studying CSW in addition to NWO about a week ago, and it's been tough keeping track of the new word. So many threes, that's right. It's not easy to kind of keep everything straight. Not for the faint-hearted to trying to keep them separate by any stretch. It's no easy feat. And yeah, we're gonna play in guards here. I think. I don't think there's any other bingo I can play. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to just do that. But then it also, once you do those things, then it will give you a bigger appreciation for someone like Nigel, who can play NWL, can play a WoW, can play Collins, and we're not even talking about playing French or Spanish. Then you're like, you're like, whoa, this is like a completely different level of memory and recall. It's unreal. And not only that, but he can learn it in like an instant almost. So he just needs to load it into his brain and he's done. It's like it takes so much upkeep just to try and keep them separate over time. So yeah, it's unreal. Is this better here? 18. Maybe not. I think it's relatively close, but it's not quite the right one. Okay. Oof. Okay, Vigo for 8 points. Interesting move. Although this actually does help me out. I can play Queer through here and actually get rid of all the tiles that I don't really want. So, bit of a result for me there. I kind of stayed open. I have Teletron. Okay. Again, another bingo that kind of opens up the triple, or plays parallel to the triple here. Could very easily get burned here. But I think I have to play it. Oh, and I do have another bingo. What were your favorite Albany restaurants? I don't know if that was aimed specifically at me because it looks like Ancient Cosmographer stepped in with some stuff there. Scubber's Wings was closed on Sunday when they were supposed to be open. They were closed. I don't know if I'm aware of what that is. Touched a Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. I didn't even see it. It didn't cross my mind or was on my radar to look that way. Maybe next time I'll have a look at it and see. Okay, so Taste has come down. That could have been a lot worse, to be fair. So yeah, just got to place a bingo here. I mean, I can see Mandrill, Rimland. The two ways of spelling Mandrill, I guess. I guess playing it with the E is probably slightly better here, because it doesn't take the extra L hook that would be with this. This is just an S, but there's still 3 S's. So yeah, it might just be this. Okay. Oh man, yeah, Mandrill, and with 1 L and 2 L's don't even mean the same thing. Oh, okay, so Sherry's comes down. Have jump. Just gonna score decent number of points here. 32, okay. Okay, whoever picks up the asses might be in good shape to win. Is there something else that's better than that? Shouldn't be too hasty to play something here. Something better than that. Well, I don't see anything. Okay. Oh, shoot WU, which is not good. Okay. Evils comes down. I'm now 37 points behind. I don't know, maybe that was a... Maybe, I don't know, you could say maybe that was a mistake to play jump, I don't know. Fuck, I need to get rid of the J in that spot. Do have a pretty decent scoring play here of rate for 36, but just to leave is I actually am not sure I can even go out with that. Oh, I can't play Igloo down here actually. I don't know if there's anywhere else. I don't see any other outplay than Igloo. Well, the question is, well, I could also just put Igloo first. And the bot will have to try and block this. I think it's, I don't know. If that's, I mean, if the bot could just play KI there or something. It's a bit more difficult for the bot to play down here. Not really sure. Maybe I'll just play it anyway. I think I can probably get a bunch of points from it. I don't think I'm going to win this game, but I can try and pull the bot to try and do something over here. So it does Ain. What's it trying to do here? Okay, I'm gonna have to play Goo. And the, oh, there you go. That's a nice setup play. Okay, so it's a 20-point loss. Again, we didn't lose by very much, but we're now at 60 losses. So and a spread of minus 1939. So that's 2 games in the books already, and we'll start a prediction as well. Let's see. Let me just see real quick. Okay, so let's start a prediction right now. Okay, here we go. So here's the prediction. It's now gone live on Twitch. Again, if you're watching on YouTube and you want to get involved, not just with the Infinity Wars game that's above my head, but also the prediction, you're going to have to get yourself over to twitch.tv/Rostinium9. But yeah, the prediction's out there now. So option 1, 58 wins or better. That is the first option. Option 2 is 57.5 to 58 wins. Option 3 is 56.5 to 57 wins. And option 4 is 56 wins. So basically, I'm not going to win any games. I'm currently on option 4 right now. So those are the 4 options that you can put your A9 coins down on right now, and you can get involved with that. And yeah, again, I would always encourage everyone to collectively in the chat to put some coins down on all the different options, so at least somebody will win something back. It has happened before. We've had coins on 3 options, and then the other option is the one that actually happened, so no one won anything. But yeah, definitely choose an option that you think will happen, or just go for something that you think is of value. So yeah, those are the 4 options. You can get involved with that right now, and it is live. Okay, so 2 narrow losses already tonight. We're going to try and do better on game 3. So let's start that right now. Okay, so Linux has been played. So it's just Plaque. Is Plaque the one? I don't think so, but I don't know. I can't remember. No. So it might just be Plaque. Okay. Okay, so I have a bingo now. So I have Ordings. Okay, so you just come down. As far as I remember, I don't think that there's any 8 with the E or the U, so I don't think that changes much. Let me just make sure I'm remembering this right. Yeah, I don't think there is. Okay, so I don't think there is. So I think Ordings and Plaques looks like the move here. 83. And I have the A open. I actually have 2 A's open for Ice Maker. So hoping that doesn't get blocked, and it doesn't, so I can play that. I guess I played in the highest scoring spot. That's 82 points. Let's do that. Front hooks? I don't think there are any other. It's not like Icefield or Ricefield. Okay, Batten does come down. Something like Carve. Dice Maker, yeah, you never know. One day it might be a word. carve looks pretty good here. Yeah, not sure what else you would do otherwise. Don't think it's worth putting the R on it, so okay. That's a good play, and I wouldn't challenge it. Yeah, you don't dispute what he plays. But yeah, very true though. I think David Elder has said in previously before, like you should basically never challenge Nigel's word Nige, unless you 100% know it's not a word. Like even if you're like 80% sure, like you probably, and then you're like, well, yeah, it's got to be a word then. But unless you like know it's not a word, then you shouldn't challenge it. Because it's almost like giving 3 points away. Which obviously makes life a lot more difficult for you against someone who already scored a lot more points than you anyway. What if I'm thirsty and the water cooler is near the challenge computer? There are some extenuating circumstances. That might be one of them. Oh boy, trying to think what to do here. So I have the Z. I really want to cash that Z in somehow. There's no real great way of doing it as of right now. I'm wondering if I can kind of work towards it somehow. Somewhere. I might just have to be waif here. This does kind of block up the water a little bit, but just gets rid of the W and the F and scores a good number of points. Well, actually, I could actually score a lot more points playing it here. Now that I'm looking at it properly, that scores a lot more. It scores 7 more points. That looks much stronger. Could draw into an E or an A and play Zap next to it, so that looks like it's good. So yeah, I think we'll do this. That's if I actually even want to play Z. Could always save it for another turn. But I now have the S for Ice Makers and Jousts as well. Have that hook is now pretty useful. What if you eat the challenge computer because I got hungry? Yeah, we cannot be giving out 5 points anymore because there's no computer left. Orbia comes down for 24. Again, kind of a slightly weird move because it's 5 low 1-point tiles, but you're also playing 5 tiles. Like, why are you playing 5? Maybe the bot has more vowels. Maybe it's keeping like IE or something, or IO, I don't know. Something that would have to make that make sense. There's not that many racks that would do that. Okay, there's a lot of vowels on scene. This might be the time to cash in my Z. I could play Fizz here and go for a bingo next turn. It did cross my mind to just play Fee as well, but I don't think I can really do that in this case. I think I do have to try and go for the bingo now that I have the Ass. So, yeah. I think this is probably the play, and hopefully I can follow that up with a big score next turn. I just drew the other Ass, actually, so what do I have here? Do I even have a bingo? What even is this? Heh, weird. Well, I was just about to say I do have something like Heats to go down through Baton, but that just got blocked. What do I have here? Is Thrastle a win? Or was it just Thristle? I think it's just Thristle. Shelters, I guess. Wow, why do I not see anything here? Is it ever right to? Is it right to play EH here? It's 28. I could also score the same number of points here. Honestly, I think we're talking about very, very minor details here with the H and the E. There aren't that many letters that go up here, but probably enough where I probably shouldn't be opening up the top part of the board. Just try and keep it to S hooks for now. Okay. I might be missing something here, I don't really know, but... Okay, I'm going to put EH here. And that is a good draw. That's a very good draw. Just really needed one vowel, one consonant. A lot of the times we'll draw into something. I have like a 100-point bingo here now on jousts, so we should probably just play it. I think Salters is good. 105. There we go. I've just drawn into another bingo. It doesn't play as far as I can see. But I'm now up by 98 points. So I'm hoping that the bot will open up something now. Hopefully plays straight into my hands, but we'll see. Ooh, it plays Alta. That doesn't really do too much. It just gets rid of a few bad tiles, I guess, for the bot, but it's probably drawn into a bunch of other junky tiles here. Okay, so how can I basically not lose this game? I think if I just don't empty the bag, I think I should be fine. Even something like ARF here, just scoring a lot and leaving one in the bag looks pretty good, just as a win, from a win percentage point of view. I mean, I think that looks very strong to me. I'm not really sure what else I can do or should be doing here. I think it's decent, so we'll go with it. And yeah, could draw into something not so good. Emo comes down. Bling is what's left on the bot's rack. So yeah, now I'm trying to look for hopefully the optimal endgame, if possible. Where can Bling go? Can it go anywhere? I don't think it can. Preferably want to score well on both turns to finish the game. Play Yeti. Yeah, I could play Yeti here. This leaves And next to Waif that scores two decent scores there. But we'll probably block it with like Gib or something. Oh wait, Blingy is a word, so maybe I shouldn't play that. Maybe that's not so good. So yeah, I can't put the Y or the E in open space because the bot could go out. How about Knitted? And then I'll have AYE to go next to it. Is there anything else? Any other good spot to go out? It doesn't score anywhere near as much. Huh. Something like Dia would also be an option as well. Oh, wait, what if I do that here? Does that allow me? No, it doesn't really do anything good here. Inted is also another option. I could play that. But it doesn't really allow me to to go out. I can play Dia down here, but it's probably going to get blocked. Haven't really come up with a great idea here as to what to do. Man. Oh, gee, what am I supposed to do? I still don't really know what I'm doing. Uh-oh. Play inted here. Okay, the bot's gonna block it. Oh man, I just ran out of time. Okay, we're gonna play AY here. Okay. Oof. Okay, went over time, but no big deal. Managed to get the win, so up to 57 wins. That is a 91 point victory. So the spread is now minus 1848. So that's a win on the board. The predictions are now closed. So thank you for getting involved with the prediction tonight. With this win, option 4, where there are no coins being put down on that, 56 wins. That is not going to be the result of the stream tonight. Now we're moved up to option 3. That's what the current result would be if it stayed the same. So we played 3 games already. Let's move on to game number 4. Oh, okay. So interesting first rack here. Would like to get rid of 2 of those eyes. I think maybe Ibex looks pretty good. Maybe we put it like this. Just the V hook for Vibex, but other than this might be one of my longer words available to me. I think we're going to play this. So again, if you guys are watching out there right now and you don't already follow my Twitch channel, you should please go ahead and hit that follow button right now. It would be greatly appreciated. Again, if you're also watching on YouTube and you're enjoying the stream, please hit that subscribe button. Let's help Scrabble streaming across all platforms grow. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, hopefully this kind of paves the way for other Scrabble streamers to do this more often also. It's always a nice thing to do. Okay, so the bot exchanges. Could play Doily above Ibex. I can play Idol as well. This actually keeps things a lot more blocked and scores a bit more. So maybe this is better. It's not too bad. I think this is actually okay. We will do this. Okay, so Emu has come down. Yeah, I mean, this board is pretty closed right now. Not many options or opportunities available. We'll play Rude. That's 12 points. Doesn't really score much. But not seeing much else. Oof, it's not good. Okay, Puke has come down. Really want to get rid of 2 of my T's here and 1 of the I's. So I'm playing Rit here for 17. Scores pretty well considering all the other options, and this does mean that the bot, if the bot has an S, it will play it there, but I think I might have to take that risk. Bigger, okay. Maybe tie-in. The bot played that in the last game. Can do that here. 34 points. Looks pretty good. Well, they did just draw the W, which isn't great, but in this case I can play Gore here for 41s. It's a spot that is unlikely to get blocked, and the bot doesn't block that. Does get rid of my 2 worst tiles at the same time, so it looks pretty good to me. Okay, so I have a bingo here, Milters. And I can play on Ritz. That's going to score a mid-80s, but the bot just played there, so I can probably play something else. I mean, I can still play Milters on Erps or Abides. Let's just score more. 75. 73. Okay. So I could play Milters here actually. This also does block off a lot of bingos through the T and the I. Erps does not block that T of tie-in. It does need the S hook here, and even then you could probably play down from the I and block that stuff, block that off also later on. But yeah, I don't think I should be too. Should I be too worried about this? I don't know. It's an extra 2 points. So yeah. Okay, well, maybe we just do that then. There's no Q or X to be worried about here. Okay. So, deceivingly, my letters are very strong here. I could play Fav here for 37, and I also leave Mojos on my rack here, and I could get 45 down from the M. So, I'm gonna score a good number of points on this on these two turns, hopefully. Mocap. I think that means motion capture. It's a new word in a dictionary. So, interesting the C has been put there. I could play Cajones. And that scores a lot of points. That scores 34. Takes out the S hook for ERPs. There's still two S's and a blank on scene and a Z, so I could go ahead and try and draw those by playing this. I don't really have any other great high-scoring plays otherwise. Congees is also another option, but not quite as good, in my opinion. So I think this is probably one of the better plays available. So this, should we go ahead and do that? Yeah, I think we should. So, did draw another S out of that. And some other decent tiles as well, but no, I don't think I have a bingo here. Recites has come down, so the bot would have bingo no matter what I did. The bot's getting pretty close on the scoreboard now. I am close to a bingo though. Oh man, I'm not sure what to do here. Should I just go in for a bingo, or should I be trying to get some points or blocking things? Like, this is a tricky move. Because I feel like if I want to go for bingo, something like Lin here would be pretty good. I think I'm going to draw into a bingo fairly often. It's just that there's not all that many places to go in terms of playing a bingo on the board. does become quite difficult to do. But I'm not really sure about. I mean, I just don't have any other good, good scoring plays. So like maybe Lin is just something I have to do. If I can't score that much, I might as well go for a bingo. Lots of A's in scene as well. That'd be nice to draw one of those. But maybe Lin is all we do. Ooh. What do we have here? I'm not sure I have anything here, actually. Huh. Might have drawn into one of the very few, say 1 point only 2-letter draws that is a vowel and consonant that don't actually give me anything. Kind of hoping for low point tiles, but and a vowel and consonant, but maybe this is the only one that doesn't yield anything. Okay, well, the bot plays a near, which that's interesting because it maybe didn't have any of the big tiles either. Definitely considering playing something like Noel. That's 20. Keeps me in front by a little bit at least, and also means that the bot bingos, then there's no tiles left, so kind of puts the game in a bit of a precarious situation if a bingo needs to be played. But we've just played that. I'd have reinsert onto this T. Okay, the bot just plays Zag. Oh, interesting. The question is, does the bot have a bingo? And can it play anything? I mean, I might just have to play something here. Reinsert looks pretty good because the I floater is not so good with what tiles are left, and the P floater is not great either, and anything underneath cojones is not ideal, especially with the FWV-U combination all unseen. It's hard to find the right combination. Again, not impossible, but not easy. Something like Outrave could still play underneath cojones, but things like that could happen. But just played 3 tiles, so yeah, could do something there. But I think I just have to go for it. I have to take my shot here. Okay. Okay, so the bot plays Tweez for 65 points, and it does look like I'm going to win this game. Phew. So yeah, I'm going to play Ov up here, and that's going to win me the game. It's 33 points, and that's it. Alright, it's a 50-point win. So, we went 0-2 to start off today, but we've just leveled it up to 2-2. Again, a 50-point victory, so my spread now minus 1798. Now we're up to 58 wins. So again, in the prediction tonight, option 3, which is 56.5 to 57, that is not going to be the result of the stream tonight. Nobody put any coins on that one anyway, so no big deal. And we do have coins on option 1 and 2, which is at 58 wins now, or the option 1 is 58.5 wins. So somebody's going to win their coins back tonight. We still have 3 games to go, so let's keep going with game number 5. Okay, Ulicons comes down. Bingo from the bot to start the game. Let's see. Franco takes an F now. Yeah, it's one of those standalone words that people forget about. Now it's got its own plural. Yeah, I don't know. What do I do here? What should I be trying to do here? I mean, I don't want to have to play join. Feels like a pretty weak move. I don't know. Jai? No, that's not really that good either. Just the J and the V, J and the F and the O really kind of make this rack awkward. Man, not really generating anything great. Maybe it is just join, I don't know. Maybe it is. Doesn't feel right, but maybe that's the move. I just need to make a move here, I think. Can't sit here forever. Phi, okay. What about a fear? 25. there any merit to that move? I don't know. Doesn't seem that bad, but it doesn't seem that great at the same time. Yeah, it's kind of one of those moves. I feel like there's something better than this, but I'm not really sure what it is. Yeah. Again, I've burned a lot of time already in this game, so I need to keep things moving. So maybe it's just this. Ooh, what an interesting what an interesting draw. CIQUU. Yeah. Would carafes have been better? Yes, it would have. Probably, yeah. I think it probably would have been better. Yeah, I mean, the only problem is that I wouldn't have liked it to open up the board too much, but it would have got rid of a lot of things. Actually, I don't know. Actually, I kind of looked at it now. It's actually about the same number of. I think it's the same number of points. Actually, I don't know. Actually, I thought it might be better, but maybe not. It'll be close. I think it'll be pretty close in the simulation, because the fear doesn't really give away too much. As you can see here, the bot just happens to have the best tiles to play underneath it, which again, roll the dice 100 times, it probably won't be anything near like this, but the CE probably adds a bit more balance than just an E. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be close, but I don't think it quite is as good. Okay, so Misdeed comes down for 98 points. Yeah, that's going to be tough to come back from here. So what I'm going to try and do is play Dookie, and set up my QU spot here. If I can do that and try and get like a 60 or 70 point play, that would be ideal on the next turn. I have to try to do something, but at the same time I've just drawn into nothing, I think. I don't think I have any word that plays through QUI something. I think a lot of different letters would have given me something, or letter combinations from 3 tiles, but not to be in this case. If it stays open, well, it does stay open. Could play something like way across here. Try and give myself another shot to do to draw into something there, maybe. Oh, that's an interesting draw. Quitch. But quiche is also a one. Bound has come down. Wow. Okay, let me think here. So I can play quiche in this spot. And I think I have to put the E on it just because if I don't put the E on it, it would there's a lot of points given away just with the hook, so I think I have to play it and take 2 extra points. So let's do that. And I had just drawn to Dillweed. I don't think this is going to stay open, but it's there. Okay, there's one, 7 letters plus offs word. Wow. I don't even know what would even go there. Can't think of anything 7 letters. Is there anything you can give a clue? Any clue you can give? It's a food word you should know. The food word? Like bake-offs? Cook-offs? Man, I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. Actually, I'm not really sure what that is. You have to give me another clue. Is there like a... what's the starting letter? Ooh. S. Food word. Is Russian but pretty ubiquitous. Oh, stroganoffs? Oh. Huh. Interesting. Wow. Don't think I would have come up with that in a million years if you didn't say anything about it. Nice. That's a nice, nice one. Okay, well this game is looking pretty bad already. Maybe just play Zills. Just can't see how I'm gonna score too much here. Yeah, definitely up against it here in this game. Still haven't seen any bingos yet. So yeah, not looking good in this game 5 for tonight. Huh, algae. Interesting. I have all my coins and win for you. Well, we have 3 chances to get there, so this might be the first life struck off here. I'm trying. Definitely trying. Don't see anything great here. Tempted to play Dezo here. Open up the top part. I need 2 bingos to win. The bot didn't play any big tiles with Algae, so possible that the bot doesn't have any big tile to go above the O. I'm not sure. It could also just draw into a bingo and just win, but easily. But I think I'm gonna give myself half a chance. It's not even half a chance. It's like a 20th of a chance. Oh, you drew 2 T's, so that's not going to help. Yeah. Oh well. Doesn't look like this game is meant to be. The bot has bingo 3 times already. Oh, thank you, Muffin Tentacle, for the bits. I appreciate that a lot. Gigantifying an emote. Appreciate that. Again, if anyone else out there is not already a follower of this channel on Twitch, then please hit that follow button right now. And as Muffin Tentacle just did, you could also support the stream by becoming a subscriber. If you have an Amazon Prime free sub that is not being used for the month, then please consider subscribing to this channel, or you could give some bits by just giving bits normally, or by gigantifying an emote like this, or there's a few other various other ways you can do it by supporting this channel. You can do all those things, or any of those things, or even none of those things if you don't want to, but the option is there if you wish. Okay, so Eoin, funny word there, kind of takes off the bottom part of the board. I don't really have a great deal to play here anyway, but yeah, not in a great spot. Could just play tit down here for 16. Again, can't really do too much, hoping to draw some vowels. It's not ideal, but yeah. Okay, well, did draw into EI. That's good. EIL, it's not too bad. I've overlit. Rivulet as well. What else do I have? Okay, well, I don't see much else other than those words, so that might be my only options. So both of those bingos, one of them fits each on the first row or row 3. Mantos has just come down, so it does mean that Rivulet will probably be my next best play. That's 78. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this game by quite a bit. I'm sure the bot will now try and work out its most optimal endgame. I do have some big tiles on my rack, so we'll need to attempt to get rid of some of those. Something like Bosch and Sergeants. Looks good. But this is definitely a game already lost here, which then also means the bot is definitely guaranteed now to stay ahead going into the next match day next week on Tuesday. So yeah, I don't think we do have 2 more games after this, and then that will be it. This is all in preparation for the upcoming World Cup that's going to be held in St. Louis, and the following week the Scrabble Players Championship in Baltimore. So I'll be attending both of those tournaments. Asking, I assume you're going straight from St. Louis to Baltimore, or going home in between? I'm actually going to go straight to Baltimore. So the tournament ends on Wednesday, and then in Baltimore the tournament starts on Saturday. So I'm actually going to be flying out on Thursday. I think it's Thursday morning or something. I can't remember. But I'll be flying out on that day instead, and kind of spreading out my travel a little bit. Try and get in a little bit early and then just chill. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for me anyway. Also, my daughter Leah is going to be playing in both of those events as well, so I'll be traveling with her for both of those tournaments, and we're both going to be flying straight from Seattle to Baltimore. So yeah, that should be interesting. Hi, good evening to Nomi Nemo. Good to see you here. Good evening to you. Okay. Pretty big loss there. 156 points. So 156 points means that my spread is at now minus 1954. 61 losses now. 2 games to go, so let's just get moving. Game number 6 is coming up right now. First move, probably something like Fraud. Could play FUD as well, but Fraud getting the extra points looks pretty good here. Yeah, looks pretty good. Could play Ford as well. That doesn't put the value next to the double. So, yeah. Just drawn into a bingo now. It's good. Okay, Dex has come down. What bingo is there with a D? I'm doing good, thank you. Yes, back here playing against the BestBot, so I'm doing great. I hope obviously you are also doing good. to you. I don't know. Hope you're doing good, yeah. As always. Oh, Fords is not a word. Okay. Oops. Wasn't sure if that was right. Okay, well, okay, I don't think there's much other things to look at then. It's just Furious here. Okay. A lot of local tournaments lately and coming up, so it has been a real good month. Nice! Good to hear. Good to hear. Good evening to Zadraco in the chat also. Good evening to you. Hello, hello. Okay. Negatones. 70. Maybe just bow. Don't have much else really on the cards here. 21 is a relatively decent score considering my rack. That's that. I can also play underneath here. That's an extra point. Is it worth it? Maybe. Maybe it is. Okay. Okay. Any plans coming to Asia? I actually don't have any plans as of right now. Again, I would love to come back and play in some tournaments there. But at the moment, yes, I don't have any plans right now. Are you playing any tournaments there anytime soon? Or what tournaments do you have coming up? Guess Cure looks pretty good here. Go with that. Oh, okay. Could play G here, setting up the A. Like, do I want to do that? Is it an unnecessary risk to do that now? That's a good question. Do I do G? 5 A's unseen. Could also play the H next to here as well. I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I could get away with it. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this, actually. It scores enough for me to be like, even if the bot doesn't score too much there, it's probably okay. But I think I can still do this here. A lot of here in Thailand and 2 weeks in Malaysia for a Youth Cup side event and KLA 2 Open. Okay, nice. Yeah, some big tournaments for you then. Nice. Oh, and obviously good luck for those tournaments also. It's going to be tough to... tough tournaments ahead, yeah. Tough tournaments ahead. For sure. Okay, we've got 44 points here. Okay, just drawn a blank, but with 2 V's. But we're not too far behind, despite that bingo. Lobo. Guess just something like Viva looks good here, getting rid of both V's and an A. Can't play Vav anywhere, so this might be my only real chance of getting rid of both V's on this turn. Okay, so we'll have a bingo now. Cat has come down, okay. Hopefully I could be there in the US or Canada some year, yeah, hopefully. Hope so. Be great if you can make it along, make it here. Okay, maybe we just play this. This is 77. Gonna be close again for the time being. Let's see. Ooh. Wow, the bot comes down with a bingo of its own. Guess I could play Zati here. Is there a better play? 54. Puts me within 10 points actually. It's not bad. Just saying full hell like one time got in my head. Yes, I think when you kind of type it in, it feels like that is the word until you realize it's wrong. I think I've typed that into my card box many a time. Okay, might just be Zati here. I would love to get rid of another consonant, but I don't think I can in this spot. Hope to draw some vowels. And I do draw 2. Could be worse, but not ideal also. I did draw the S, to be fair. So yeah, the problem really is now that the bot... wait, can I get a bingo down? I don't think I can. Is that if I play off one more tile, then the bot will just block whatever I have, unless there's something that can be played that cannot be blocked. It's a bit difficult with not enough. Yeah, I don't quite have enough vowels to really seriously threaten anything. Yeah, so you need to erase that full held on from your mind. In fact, I should probably just not keep repeating the word. That'll make things a lot worse. Honestly, I don't think there's a way I can win this game. Just can't do enough. It might just mean I just have to play something like Stira and just go out the next turn. Yeah, there's just not enough. There's just no way of really realistically getting a bingo down in 2 places. I mean, I just have to arguably you have to say I just have to try, but I can't even see any way that it could even happen. So I'm likely to probably just get rid of an R and L here. Let's look at that first. How can I bingo in two places? Ideally I need something at the bottom of the board and at the top, so U doesn't really help me. Liatris. G. I don't think there's anything there. Ratlins is one with that. I don't think there's any bingos that fit at the bottom. Mistral doesn't fit. Nope. The YB Trisail. And keeping two R's on my rack seems like it. I don't think there's any bingos whatsoever. So, yeah, there's no way I can win this game. I just don't have a bingo at the bottom of the board, so there's just no point. Just going to play for something for Stira and just hope to go out next turn. So I have LU, and that does go out, so I have something like Flu here. I think that's probably it, I think. Just had to cut my losses there. Okay. 26-point loss, so 62 losses now. And a spread of minus 1980. Okay. So the BestBot now has won the mini series for this evening. It's 4-2. We'd definitely like to win the last game. It would be nice to stay within 3. But there's only one game left, so let's complete this match day with game 7. Interesting first rack with 2 W's. Okay, QI has come down. So can't really play underneath the Q, and through the I it doesn't really score any points. So I'm gonna have to play. I mean, I like to play something like Juan, but doesn't really hit anything. Hune scores a bit more, scores an extra 3 points. Is that better though? Wenway, yeah. I'm close to something like that. It's not quite. Doesn't quite work. I don't know. Maybe Hune. I don't know. I think they're all very close. It's not gonna make too much of a difference unless the bot has like an X. Okay. Just make a choice here. Sit here all day, mulling over it. Would not be good use of my time. Okay, well, that's probably best case scenario there. The bot doesn't have anything good. It plays B. I guess that's kind of lucky. But didn't have anything good. Man, I don't really want to play my ass, but it could be something like Swum. It actually does get rid of a lot of the stuff I don't want. I just don't know if there's any other... Is there any other move that rivals this? Maybe not. Keep it tight with EE. Yeah, I did think about that. Does this score enough points though? It's 14. Do I draw into bingos enough times? Oh. Maybe you have a cement, I think. Maybe. Is it worth it though? But a cement now, okay. You're probably right, to be fair. But I mean, in the interest of fairness, I wasn't going to play you, so I'm going to play Swam just because I was ready to play it. So I'll do this. Okay, high has come down. I don't think I have a bingo here, so I might just be in. Maybe I should just play it relatively fast. Okay. Okay, well, I'm kind of back to where I was from the previous move, so it might just be rock or okay. Fish off 2 more tiles again. Okay, well, that's a much better draw. Definite bingo now. So just as a reminder, this is the last game of the evening. The stream prediction is still live because I'm currently in option 2 as it stands. 57.5 to 58 wins, and one more win will send it to option 1, 58.5 wins or more. That's the last thing to decide now of the stream. Okay, Let has been played there. Okay, well, it just be Ordains, I guess. Yeah, the bingo I'm not thinking of it. There's always a deceivingly high number of bingos in this rack, but I think this is, yeah, the one. Best play was Weem. Oh, I did think about that also, but I thought that was worse. Because I was like, I'm keeping more vowels than consonants. It doesn't seem as good. Although the M would actually help the rack, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I immediately just thought that U was better than Weem, so I didn't bother even thinking more about it. Well, that shows what I know. So out of EU and Swum, then which one was better? Like, what other options were there that we didn't even think about? Mackie. Oh yeah, that's an interesting one. I didn't see that. Give the W though. Almost further down at 48%. Okay. Yeah, I really wants to keep the board blocked and not use my ass, I think. It's fair enough. Yeah, I appreciate the sim results for that one. Yeah, I did feel like I made a wrong move there. But again, now the interest of fairness, I was gonna play that, so I should play it. Yeah, what I'm learning from McConnell loves keeping the board tight early. Yeah, it really doesn't want to give away like easy like 8-letter word plays. Like if you give away 8-letter words, then it's just like you're just giving away opportunities, I think. And then you're basically trying to keep like the right hooks to be able to play your 7-letter words down. If you limit bingos to just 7s rather than 8s, then it does make life a lot more difficult. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm also noticing as well, which is kind of interesting. That's clearly how the bot wants to play this game. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's understandable, but it becomes a difficult balancing act in terms of how many points should you give up to keep it blocked? Which is again kind of similar to what we just looked at right now. Like I tried to take extra points, but I didn't think it was right. Yeah, I will understand what it does. Hopefully Hopefully, in not too distant future. But yeah, still trying to get to grips with what it really wants to do in most situations. It's hard to really gauge sometimes. But it's a bit different. It's a bit weird because, like, especially when you're being streamed, then I think they generally use Quackle, which is gonna suggest different things. And then when they use Quackle to generate those moves, then it's gonna be like, oh, you made the complete wrong play. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, what would Macondo do here? And it does something. It might want to do something completely different. Okay, I think I'm just gonna make day here in the name of keeping things blocked or closed. I think I should just do that. Unless the bot is wrong. It's quite possible, but unlikely. Yeah, the commissioners are gonna know what's best. Yeah. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, like Macondo and Quackle will still come to the same move most of the time. I think it's not going to change all that much, but in very certain specific situations, I think it will differ. I mean, obviously, it will differ because Macondo does beat Quackle, say a significant amount of time, but like it's significant enough to be like, yes, I think this should be the way. This is a more accurate way of playing than what Quackle is suggesting. So we have to learn from that. I mean, unless we have Nigel who tells us everything that he knows, which is not going to happen, then this is the best that we have to learn from. And then we have to work out how it comes to that decision. Macondo can dig deeper for non-equity players. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I do have to generate like 100 players or something sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I do have to do that and just be like, well, let me just give me a much larger sample of players for it to play with, and then really see what happens. Some of my moves don't even come up whatsoever, and then, I mean, there are a bunch that obviously don't come up for a good reason, and then they don't sim well. But there are others that come up and then it don't come up, and then you're like, whoa, it's actually like top 5. It's like, how did that happen? Ropey. I think it's extra worth 4 points here. Don't love keeping the B over the P here, but maybe 4 points is worth it. Trying to corner off that part of the board. I don't want the bot opening up stuff down there. But Weem is 17, number 17 statically, yeah. That's right. Sometimes it really does throw up some weird choices that you probably wouldn't even think about. Okay, disked. I guess that's what it is. Comes down. Okay, I'm gonna have to play job here, I think. $37. I'm actually running a bit low on time. I didn't realize how low on time I was. Two blanks on scene as well. Big danger. Okay. Glyph. Did you know glyphings? I don't know glyphings. I would challenge that. Oh man, what do I do here? Do I just play fax? Do I play fax here? Play Coxa? Oh man, what do I do? What do I do? I think Coxa is probably slightly better. I don't know, it's just that, oh man. Oof. Is glyphing a word? Again, it's one of those that you can just, you'll see on Aerolith or something, and then you'll be like, yeah, it's easy. Because there's really only one word it could be, but when you have it in front of you, then it's like, oh, there's actually a word? Okay. Cannot remember for the life of me if that's a word or not. I mean, it just pretty much never comes up. So I'm like, I need to figure out all the other words that do come up first. No glyph, glyph, glyphing, glyphings. Okay, interesting. I'll do my best to remember that. And if it comes up in any of these tournaments later on, and if you later next month, then I will thank you for that. Okay, undates has come down. What do I have here? Do I have anything? Arage. Don't have all that much time to think. Okay, well, I don't see anything that fits down there. I'm just gonna have to go with Arage here, I think. Have to go for it. Have Crumpler. Wow. Oh, wait, I guess that's not a word. I don't think that's a word. This is void anyway. No. Oh wow, look what letters are left. Okay, I have to play down here then. Let's just play curve. Wait, is there, what other places can the bot go? Curve? We just need to win this game. Don't do anything dumb. Don't do anything dumb. Curve. I think that does the job here, right? I mean, I'm 67 ahead. There's nowhere else to go. Okay, I hope I'm not... Yeah. I hope I'm not imagining things here. Or I'm not seeing something. Something extension to Gabe or something. I mean, I don't know. Probably could be good. Yeah, but again, one of those where you could put it into Aerolith and you'll just guess it and you'll just move on with your life. Game feels like a give-up play. Well, it left one in the bag. I think it needed to do it because well, yeah, it will. Yeah, I will probably just score a lot, and not only that, I was already quite far in front. I was actually 91 points ahead, so it needed to score some points. Just needs to stay within range. But yeah, from what it looks like, I think I'm gonna salvage a win here and get 3 wins for the evening. Yeah, this has not been easy, for sure. 2 narrow losses to start the stream, both by 20 and 19 points, I think. One kind of big blowout loss. Another relatively low spread loss as well. Yeah, it's not been easy. But 3 wins is always respectable against the BestBot in these kind of match days. So I think I'll be okay with that. I'm sure the bot will make use of the averages hook at some point, to some degree here. Just going to look to play off my big tiles if possible. But yeah, again, I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. We'll be doing this again, another 7 games on Tuesday night, starting around 8:30 US Central Time, as always. So we'll be playing games 122 to 128. Okay, that comes down. Oh, it's just set itself up. Okay, I'm not gonna do too much with it. Okay, so it's a 33-point win. Okay. Okay, so we ended the stream at 59 wins, 62 losses, spread of minus 1947. So that last win puts me over the edge in the prediction to option 1, 58.5 wins or better. So well done to Muffin Tentacle for predicting the correct outcome there. So I will pay out option 1. Well done to you. So yeah, as I said, we'll be doing this again on Tuesday. Another 7 games to come, and we'll be doing another 7 games Tuesday, Thursday, and then the following week Tuesday, Thursday again, and that'll be it. All before World Cup and SPC. That will round off the series. Again, thank you all for watching tonight. Appreciate it as always. Everyone that kind of said something or got involved with the prediction or got involved with the Infinity Words game, that's above my head. Thank you very much. Again, go follow this channel if you don't already. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And if you want to become a subscriber on Twitch, then please feel free to do so. I'll be very, very thankful if you did. And you can also give some bits. That's completely up to you also if you want to help support this stream. So yeah, again, that's about it. Again, I wish you all a great weekend and a great evening or morning, afternoon, wherever you may be. I am going to, let's see. I think I'm gonna, should I raid? Wait, what should I raid? I think I'm gonna go raid Wiggles channel because I am playing on Wiggles tonight. I don't normally raid Wiggles, so might as well change it up a bit. But yes, thank you very much everyone for watching. Yes, good night to Mathematical. Wish you all a good weekend, and I hope to see you all here on Tuesday night. So until then, hope you all have fun. Take care of yourselves and enjoy the Woggles.io channel. It looks like they're doing a bit of, looks like Cesar is doing a little bit of coding, so enjoy that. So until then, good night everyone.